What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Jobu's Day Job. And I'm here at Home Depot because, well, I'm always at Home Depot. And, you know, we've got some great news that some of the lumber prices have been going down. And fortunately for me, working on the red brick houses, I got delayed on buying a lot of the materials that I needed to get on there because I had so many other projects. And thankfully, some of the things that I need quite a bit of have actually come way down. And here we have, in the northern part of Virginia, okay, OSB is down to $24.25 a sheet. Yeah, just 6 weeks ago, it was $47. Unbelievable. So for me, I need like 15 sheets of this. So 15 times basically about $23. That adds up. Now let's check out the 1932. No, that's not what I need. Although it's come down. That 1932 has come down quite a bit. Let's see if we can find the underlayment here. I ended up spending, look at this. It's not fantastic, but $43.28. That is far and away half, literally half of what it was. You know, this is now with the government going through and raising interest rates. The futures for the lumber are about $5.90 is what they closed at yesterday. So that's great news because, see, I needed, you know, 8 of these sheets. So when you're talking about 8 sheets times basically $50, right there, it's $400 I just saved. Just saved $400 because I ended up waiting for 6 weeks on the materials. And see, this is not a whole lot of materials that I'm truly buying. Now, price of wire is still real high. PVC is still real high. But at least the lumber prices are coming down. Let's see if they've adjusted the price of 2x4s any. 2x4s were $4.98 last week, and they were as high as about $10 within the last couple of months. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? $4.87. They went down just a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot. They went down 12 cents, but 12 cents, if you need 100 of them, well, that's $12. So that's a little bit better. They're $4.87 for the prime. I'm happy with that. I'd love it to be a little bit less, but that's a start. Let's see how the 16-footers are. And like I said, for me, this is perfect timing. Down to $17.96, which is still high. You know, they used to be about $10 a piece for a 16-footer, but you can work with that. You can work with it. It's not ideal. Don't get me wrong. It's not ideal, but I ended up ordering, I have a lot of 2x4s that are left over from a project we had at Smithsonian. But I ended up ordering all of the 16-foot 2x6s for the rafters, the 2x6s for the ceiling. I got all the floor joists in there, the 2x10s. All that material and stuff in there, I think came out to about $1,600. And that is basically framing up a 12x16 room at the red brick house. That's the sheathing for the floor. That's all the lumber to go ahead and frame up the walls and to go ahead and do the roof line and to sheathe it. So, you know, not great, but I was originally looking at spending about $3 grand for that material. The fact that it's down to $1,600 for me is actually a great thing. Let's see, again, I purchased all that stuff in Central Virginia, but this is Northern Virginia. It's slightly higher in Northern Virginia than it is in Central Virginia, but, you know, it's not far from it. So 2x10s. 10-footers, $22.94. Not great, but I think the 2x10. Here's what's interesting: the 2x10s that I got yesterday in Central Virginia, they were 12-footers. I think they were only 17. So that's actually a big price difference right there. That's 2x12s, 12-footers, 31. I don't see the price here for those. So depending on where you shop, the prices will vary just a little bit. I'm actually here because I need to get 1x12s because I use those for my CNC machine blanks by the Clear, which is about $35 a piece. They used to be about $24, which was great because you get I'll either get 3 of the 24s, which I don't do too many of the 24 prints, or I'll get 4 of the 16s out of it, which is the ideal size, so that way you can maximize the material. Now, here's where it's going to be interesting is, and this is going to get to be kind of expensive, but this is what I want to do. I'm going to, at the red brick house, we've gone through and we've taken off all of the plaster and stuff off the ceiling, so we have those exposed antique pine beams. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the 1x4s, I mean 1x6s like this, and I'm going to actually sheathe the floor above the beams with this, and then I can go ahead and put low-end insulation on top of it. We're going to run the ductwork up on it, but to see the tongue and groove like this, which is similar to what's downstairs, to see this above the floor joists, or excuse me, the ceiling rafters, will look beautiful. I think this will look incredible up in there. The question will be is, do we want to paint those before we put them up there so that way they're actually done, or do we want them stained? Got to actually ask my wife her opinion on that. But you'll see I've got 30x16 section in there to cover. So it's going to take quite a bit of these, but I think that look will look great in there. So 12 footers, $14.55 a piece, maybe in bulk. Maybe they'll sell those in bulk, which would be nice. But I think, you know, I'm only going to get one chance to do this, and I want this to be something special. So when you're up there, instead of just seeing that 8-foot ceiling, it's going to raise the ceiling up in there. It's going to make it look that much better. And hopefully we can get that done. So I'm over here. Maybe I'll get lucky and there's some relief here on the 1x12s. Nope. Still $35.98. At least they haven't gone up any. At least they haven't gone up any, but you need the clear stuff for doing the prints. So I'm going to grab me about 3 of these or so just to kind of replenish the supply. Make sure I get some ones that are definitely not cupped or warped, and you have to check the look on them to see if they're going to cup and warp. So I need to put down the cell phone here while I'm doing that. Okay, so I got me 3 of these. I'm going to go spend $100 real quick and get on back to the workshop where we're going to go ahead and do some more work and things there. My work is never done, but I'm looking forward to come Monday. Come Monday, we'll be back down in the country there with the red brick house, and we're going to take off the roof line and the back wall on the red brick house. And Tuesday, all of our material will be delivered. So we're going to start getting that part done, and that will be the biggest thing we'll have done to the red brick house to this point. So hope you guys will tune in and check it out. Maybe we'll live stream while we're ripping some of that stuff off, and you guys can see it in real time. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon.